Imagine for a moment that every assumption you've held about drones, about what they can do, how far they can go, is about to unravel. That sleek machine you picked up last holiday season, the one that felt like the future in your hands, might already be gathering dust in the annals of outdated tech. And the truly groundbreaking stuff? It's not lining the shelves at your local electronics store, and it sure as hell isn't splashed across the glossy pages of any major manufacturer's site. If you corner the engineers behind it, they'd probably zip their lips tight. But in the shadowed workshops of innovation, amid lines of code slipped into beta releases and late-night chats among the elite coders, one whisper is growing louder. The dawn of something called the Neo 2. Hey there, what a ride we're about to take. This isn't your run-of-the-mill flyer. No sequel to the latest compact or lightweight champ. No, the Neo 2 is a full-on reckoning, a seismic reimagining of what it means to command the skies. Over the next half hour, I want you to set aside the limits you've accepted as gospel. We're slipping behind the veil on the boldest evolution in everyday aerial gear. Since that inaugural quadcopter changed the game forever, stick with me, and by the close, you'll grasp why the whole sector is frozen in anticipation, and why that drone in your garage could be the final chapter of an era. What do you think? Could this be the spark that ignites your next big project? Drop a comment below and let me know. Let's dive right into the heart of it, starting with the power that keeps this beast aloft in ways you've never dreamed. The Neo 2's frame isn't pieced together from lifeless composites. It's alive with ingenuity, with a very arms and skids double as reservoirs for energy. But hold on, that's just the appetizer. The genius lies in its mid-flight refresh system, engineered for seamless swaps without missing a beat. Envision your Neo 2 soaring effortlessly for a solid 50 minutes on its cutting-edge solid-state core. As reserves dip, it doesn't sputter to a halt. Instead, it glides toward a compact, self-operating recharge station. No clumsy touchdown required. It simply pauses and hovers, while a precise mechanical extender exchanges the pack in a mere 3 seconds, launching it back into the fray. And if you're out in the wild, far from any outpost, leaked filings hint at an even wilder twist. Over-the-air replenishment via radio frequencies. The upgraded command unit, a sleek 3rd-gen smart remote, is said to emit a targeted pulse of RF waves. Stay within 100 meters, and your drone sips power passively, right from the ether around you. It's not lightning fast, but it stretches that base flight to a full hour, maybe pushing an hour 20 if you're strategic. Suddenly, battery life isn't a constraint, it's irrelevant. Your shoots, your surveys, your adventures, they dictate the pace now, with the Neo 2 eternally primed and patient. Layer on a visual system that pierces the veil of night like nothing before, and you've got gear that's already priceless. But it's the third foundation, the one sending shockwaves through rival boardrooms and possibly rattling oversight bodies, that truly ups the ante. The fusion of Etherlink and Hive AI. We've all marveled at seamless signal tech before, those rock-solid connections that keep feeds crisp. The next iteration promises even more polish, yet they all hinge on a single vulnerable thread. A direct wireless tether. One snag, a thicket of branches, a concrete canyon, a burst of static, and poof, it's fragile as glass. The Neo 2 flips that script entirely, weaving a resilient web instead. Enter Etherlink, a pioneering protocol that braids 3 streams into an indestructible lifeline. It kicks off with an evolved signal relay on a fresh, authorized spectrum, slicing through clutter with surgical ease. Forget capped distances like 10 or 12 miles. This one's bound only by the horizon. If your eyes can spot the remote, the connection holds firm. Next, it embeds a full-fledged worldwide 5G module, not as a safety net, but as the frontline force. Should the primary relay falter, the cellular stream doesn't just step in. It weaves seamlessly, patching gaps with data bursts to deliver buttery smooth 4K streams from urban sprawl to backcountry trails, all without a stutter. Now, picture you're deep in arid nowhere, no towers, no clear path. Here's where it veers into tomorrow's territory. Whisper suggests a Neo 2 pioneers onboard access to an orbital mesh, a low-data conduit straight to the stars. This isn't for streaming high-res footage. It's the unbreakable umbilical for commands, diagnostics, and safe returns. Tuck your drone behind a sheer cliff face, and sure, the live view might blink out, but that celestial tether endures. You navigate by coordinates alone, pinpointed to the inch, then summon a homeward over the obstacle. The implications? Transformative. Emergency ops in rugged terrain, solo expeditions into the unknown, epic docks on untamed frontiers. The dread of a lost asset evaporates, and this ironclad conduit unlocks the Neo 2's crowning stroke, the Hive AI. Be honest, most drone smarts today are basic at best. A crude tag-along that boxes a target and trails it blindly. Duck under an archway, it freezes or veers clumsily. The Hive is a living mind, a neural symphony that doesn't merely track. It comprehends. Forget rote commands like shadow me. You brief it on the vision. I'm tackling this rugged peak path. Nail a sweeping 10-second circle as I hit the span, a fluid 20-second pursuit along the crest, then a soaring panoramic cap at the top. Infuse it with that epic flair. And off it goes, scouting ahead, claiming the perfect vantage of the crossing, then ghosting through foliage to intercept you higher up. It's not tailing. It's choreographing, schooled on vast archives of masterful reels. It grasps composition secrets, the golden ratios, the guiding paths, the emotional pulse of the frame. This isn't a tool anymore. It's your silent collaborator, your behind-the-scenes wizard, your bespoke director in the field. Heck, you could dispatch it solo to chase a cascade, harvest a trio of polished clips, and return triumphant. Pull these threads together. A gaze that unveils shadows beyond mortal sight, an energy architecture that laughs at downtime, and a wired-in intellect tethered to an omnipresent grid, capable of scheming, adapting, inventing. And you've unveiled the Neo 2. It's beyond a mere aerial scout. It's your co-creator in the clouds, unbound and intuitive. This will upend how we capture stories on film, chase light through lenses, chase leads in the field, scour for the lost, or map the uncharted. Yet it stirs the shadows too. How we safeguard solitude when such a sentinel can prowl undetected for ages, peering from afar through the black? What becomes of skilled hands when algorithms outmaneuver us all? And in a world where every flight hums with eternal online ties and stellar reach, what vulnerabilities lurk? The architects are cracking open a vault of wonders, while peers scramble to catch up. This isn't idle speculation on a gadget. It's a harbinger. The Neo 2, or whatever alias it claims, is inevitable, not hypothetical. When it breaks free, it won't ripple the waters. It'll flood them. We're witnessing the twilight of the hands-on pilot, the sunrise of the visionary at the helm. So, tell me, are you geared up for the ascent? The shift is unfolding overhead, encoded in secrets yet to spill. If you're itching to catch the first glimmers as this phantom takes form, the inaugural snapshots, the verified blueprints, stick close. Hit subscribe, ring that alert, and we'll dissect every reveal together. The horizon hums with promise, subtle, sharp, and scanning from on high. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.